Laura Lee Waldorf, lauraleewaldorf.com, and we're going to be talking with, it looks like Robert. Right on. Beautiful
Hello,
day.
Laura Lee.
Hi, Robert. What you doing?
I'm earthing.
Earthing?
Look at my feet.
Nice. Barefoot.
Look at his feet. Look at his paws.
Paws?
He's too. Yeah, paws.
Okay.
Okay, paws.
So tell me about earthing.
Well, it's all explained here in the book. What do you need to know? I'm earthing. You're not. Look, you got your shoes on.
Yeah, I'm hiking. But I usually...
Meet my dog Ralph.
I usually Oakley. I read his tag. Yeah, we found Oakley
dog.
here on the trail as we were coming over here to film. I'm sure he lives in one of those houses over there. But for right now, Robert's going to explain to us what earthing is. And earthing is a technique that you can use when you can't sleep at night, when you feel like your anxiety, when you feel like you got too much electricity running around you, and you're just feeling like confused and fragmented.
Are you videotaping me?
Mm-hmm. So tell me, Robert. Why would you want to?
Book and read about it. It's about grounding.
Okay, I can't read a book. I need to know right now. Let me help you out.
We live on a giant magnet.
Okay.
Okay. When you come to ground, meaning you're coming neutral or not neutral. You're grounding. Basically, bare feet. Watch out for this little guy. There's a grounding rod in here. That's not a good thing. But actually, you could tie up to this and put it to your ankle. And
see, that's a copper rebarb that just happens to be sticking out here on this trail.
Yeah, good thing I didn't step on it.
Yeah, well, that's okay. It's a reflex tool too.
Yeah. Reflex.
But what would you do with that grounding tool?
Well, I could stick a copper wire to it. If I was at home.
Okay.
And run it through my window. And made some sort of element which conducts.
Like duct tape?
Duct tape or anything metallic. And you can make something and lie on it. But actually there's places where you can buy grounding mats. You know, if you're sitting on a computer, your feet.
Oh, good.
You got grounding mats. There's earthing sheeting.
Okay.
That you can use when you go to sleep at night. Helps you better your sleep. It's all about getting, just your whole body getting centered.
From what I understand is that positive, there's in our electromagnetic field, in our electricity panel, there's negative and positive is pollution for the human body.
Correct.
And when you have a electrical thing that's like a negative energy next to that's a big, and then next to it is a smaller energy that's positively charged. If they are engaged with each other, the positive charge goes into the negative and then reestablishes the positive, the small one, as a negative charge being. So if positive charge is pollution to our body, we want negative charge. So the planet Earth is the big ball, and we are the units that are negatively charged when we are set straight and doing good. But when we get pollution, we end up being overly positively charged. So if we stand on Earth with our bare feet, or gardening if you have some kind of shyness about bare feet, and if you can't do that, you can get on a little rod, which you can basically, if you live in an apartment building, or I think pretty much any building has some kind of copper rod to ground the building. So find that, run a copper wire up through your window, put a little alligator clip on it, put it on a duct tape mat. You can put it underneath your mattress and then sleep on it. Or you can put one underneath your feet. Or like Robert was saying, you could check out this book called Earthing. And who's it by?
This is by Clinton Ober, Stephen T. Sinatra, M.D., Martin Zucker.
So there's 3 authors to this book. One is an MD, one is a person who laid down all the electrical lines for the cable company, I believe, and the other one is some kind of scientist. So they 3 came together and realized that earthing is one of the most powerful things you can do against the EMF pollution that we are experiencing. And we think we have a bunch of different symptoms. We go into the physician's office, or some people do, I don't. You go into the doctor's office and they give you more medication. No, it is your electrical magnetic field is not right because it's too positively charged. So get your field negatively charged by standing on the earth, touching the earth for at least how long? 15 minutes a day? would you say?
45 minutes.
About 45 minutes a day. Well, make that a goal. And if you can't do that, then put the mat at least underneath your bed. You can jury rig one up with duct tape and an alligator clip and copper wire. Ask any kind of person that knows anything about that stuff. And you can go far. I've had a lot of people come back to me and explain to me how wonderful they sleep, how different things are changing in their life, and they're so excited to know about the earthing. So go ahead, Robert.
Yeah, I was going to tell you also, you left out too, this is all cellular level. I've spoken with this internal medicine person, Dr. Tallier. He's a really brilliant guy, but he told me he knows all about earthing, and it's all cellular level. Your cells in your body are clumped together when you're not grounded. So this is what happens when you come to ground. This is before. Those are your cells. When you come to ground, guess what happens? They separate. So people with inflammation, guess what? Gone. People with cancer, gone. I mean, this right now is the most simplest method for cure to help somebody that's suffering from any type of kind of injury, you know, people with ADD,
so
autism.
It's not really curing.
It's not really curing. It's helping. It's proactive
in your own self-care,
healing your body, getting to
helping your body heal itself,
and a better state of mind.
The reason I interrupted you is because we can't use the word cure. That's too strong of a word. But we can explain that proactive self-care can get you from glommed up blood cells to separated blood cells by grounding, going barefoot, touching the planet. The planet's here to serve us, and she's actually turning up her volume just for us to use and utilize, and know that there is a solution on everything
earthing sheets,
that we think is
floor mat,
sort of overwhelming. So these kind of things, get your electromagnetic field at least not polluted, and then start to learn about how you can navigate your own electromagnetic field. It's very handy.
This is inflammation in the body before, this is after when you're grounded.
Wow, that's a big difference.
Here and here.
Wow. Yeah, that's a
thermal and photographic images of the effects of earthing.
And this is alternative right here, the thermographic, photographic images to x-rays. So do these instead of the x-ray before you step into x-ray, because it's not very good on your electromagnetic system either. So Robert, I'm going to say goodbye.
Also, I want to leave a little, let me read you something here.
So this is, the date is September, I think the 8th or 9th, 2014. And we are here enjoying our view of the fog. And
let me just read you a little quote. Let's see. People have lost touch with the earth. From a biblical perspective, people who have lost touch with the earth lose touch with God. Earthing reconnects us to the planet, to others, and in a sense to God. So this book right here is earthing.
Yes,
and it's real.
And it's simple, and we all can do it. Even if you live on a high rise, you can navigate a wire or do something in your daily routine to help you reconnect and get rid of the pollution. So love life, and life will love you back.
See you later.
All right, thank you. Have a happy time earthing. Bye. Bye, Oakley. Thank you. LauraLeeWaldorf.com, RadicalWellnessTV.com. Bye for now.